So, welcome to this video. So, alright. Let me actually turn down the volume a bit. Actually, no, we don't. Welcome to this video. I play this game for a bit right now, actually. We are like HR 79. You don't see it on my screen, actually, but you will see it soon. So I have like some tips that I want to give you, or some clarification for some guys that are playing this game and don't really know what the fuck is even going on. So that's why I actually do that. So I'm starting off with the basic ones, like where the fuck is the harvest box in this game? I played through this game and I don't know how to get the harvest box. Where are limited bounties, how to get good meals for free 1 hour sometimes, and stuff like that. And some tips like armor charming. So yeah, let's start off actually with how to actually know where the harvest box is. If you've been progressing through the story, you see this guy, the Neta guy, chilling in here. He's offering you sometimes like this. If you go to this materials, you can see the villages that I have. Like, yeah, I have like 5 now, which is the max. But you can also go to missions if you talk to every NPC, and then they will give you missions, for example, like hunt Dojaguma or some shit, or some forest quest. Like, they will give you this quest, and once you do the quest, you got to exhaust their dialogues, and then you will unlock the harvest boxes. And sometimes you need to talk to the NPCs again to unlock their box. You're gonna see that on the map. I can see it if I can show that to you right now, actually. Let me do... No, I don't show that. Okay. You will see that on the map. Also in the base city, or in every city, I guess. Where do I find the limited bounties? For that, you go to the account guy, actually. Go to view complete limited bounties, and he will give you limited bounties that you can do up to 4 right now, as far as I know. But also there might be 5 later on or coming soon. So yeah, that's actually the third tip. The fourth tip is sometimes when you chill in the main, or like in the beginning city like this one, there will be a guy sitting here that is gonna act like the Argosy, where like the Argosy from Monster Hunter World, or like the, yeah, it's Argosy from Monster Hunter Once on the Rise actually, and he will ask you like to, where you can buy some goods, some goodies or like materials and stuff. He will be there like, I don't know how much whenever this guy arrives. He arrives sometimes he's not there, sometimes he stays for hours. So yeah, when you are doing quests, you will also see that on the map. Sometimes on the map there might be an icon on the side that he is there. Same with the... I'm gonna go to the fourth tip. Sometimes if you're progressing into the story, you have like NPCs that are like coming like a pop-up at the top screen, like wants you to invite to a free meal or some shit. Then you see the icon on like besides the city, and then you talk to them, you get a good free meal that lasts for like 1 hour, and you can use that meal also. Yes, if you're doing a quest and the quest is just like over in 10 minutes, you still keep your meal in the time that you have cooked. If you're like press like the, on my compares, it's the L button at the top left, you see the time, how much time do you have left for the food actually. How to see which food it is, I actually can't tell you for now, so I'm just like progressing like you. But yeah, the fifth tip I can give you is get a sleep or paralysis weapon for your cats, always. For example, the Lala Barina weapon is really good for the sleep weapon from the Nerscylla, as far as I know. It was a Nerscylla. They are actually pretty good. You get like some extra flinches and stuff, which is also pretty well. So yeah, to the Palico theme, stay at the end of the video. I'm gonna say a bit more to the Palicos. So yeah, moving on actually to the sixth. This one is a bit more advanced. I'm gonna go to Tsuchiya for this one. Actually, you need to have Tsuchiya, because there is the melder, and I'm gonna explain like the Artian weapons and shit. Not gonna explain it in detail, but like what are the parts and shit of the armor. So yeah. Loading a bit, loading. Let me go. It doesn't load function right now, but yeah. You have the classical barbarian melting, where you can melt for a rare 6. You can melt the relics on a rusted weapon by using the like unused materials. same goes for the jewels. You can melt a lot of jewels actually in this game, also like the classic ones, which is pretty insane. So yeah, how to get those jewels and the armor parts is really you open the map, go see like, I don't know, checking, no, not this one. Yeah, for example, like this one, you see a quest like there, you want to save this quest, you press square on your button so that you get to this map. You got to apply that to your own controls that you're using if you're using keyboard. Go to the quest, create quest, click on the quest, save it as investigation, bam, and then you have it there. And then when you're going to options, see how much times you have the quest left, for example 2 times, 3 times, and what it is. If you're seeing like a shining one like this one, it's like a Raytheon ruby that you get guaranteed on the hunt. You might not see it now because I'm covering it with the face cam. But yeah, if you see like items that are just shining, it means it's just like that category is guaranteed. So yeah, same goes for this one. If you go, for example, to this one, create quest, you see like here how much like stuff of the cards and shit you get, like one decoration for the sword, charts. For example, this one is quest. There's like a rarity 5 orb for the armor where you get the type of decoration. You can skip those actually by using, either you're gonna go to your camps and go rest, or you're gonna take the BBQ Spit and sit on it and then go to rest too. You can also sit on the BBQ Spit actually. That's a fact that I actually took from the 9th, but yes. So when we're moving on to the next tip is, where can you craft the armor spheres and the ores? I'm gonna come to this one right now. Why did I move into the city? I don't know. We're gonna continue moving away from it. We're gonna go into the oil well basin. Also, just a quick reminder. If you are forging a weapon, an artisan weapon, with the armor parts, you of course can get certain rolls, certain stats and certain elements. But you can also dismantle them to get a bit of resources back. So in case you're just having some parts lying around and shit and want to get a bit of stuff back, just maybe made some bullshit weapons and just try to get them actually back. I didn't do that actively, but sometimes I had so much. This guy doing it doesn't really. It also works. So yeah, here you can smelt armor spheres. It's a bit more expensive using monster materials, but that's like if you don't do your bounties and shit or quests. Also on this one you can melt the ores, or these ones, to upgrade the arching weapons. Also sometimes on the festival chest, I guess it's like if you're doing like 3 or 4 quests, sometimes you just can claim like the ores passively. Sometimes, so they just kinda adjusted that. So that works too. So yeah, also some special tips actually that I want to give you. Now I know why I wanted to go into this area. We go to the plains again. I'm showing you it there because I don't know where it is in the other city. So the thing on the sacred is, you can use the sacred for many purposes. For example, sometimes if you go into your sacred and press the D-pad left, right, it depends, I guess it was left. You can open the sacred pouch, for example, and it gives you supply items. If you are like in the tundra, for example, in the volcano, like where there is heat or cold. The sacred always has like cold drinks and hot drinks in the inventory passively at the start of the quest. If you don't taking the environment buff that buffs you as well. But yeah. Alright, moving on to my not last tip, I have a special tip for one. To my last tip is, you can go to these ones, for example, if you haven't set them up. You don't need to go to every map and set them up manually. You can also do it over here, like it will show you like how much it costs to like set it up. For example, I want to set up this one. Of course it depends either if it's a dangerous space or no. Of course they will broke in the quest, that happens normally, but they will have like a cooldown when they're gonna respawn. But yeah, that's what you normally can actually do. Also you can remove them and also repair them, so that you don't have to go to every map and set them up like manually. You can also of course edit every tent and do pimp my tent if you also off that, but that's also like fine. But yeah, when we're coming off to pimp my tent is actually when do I pimp my chicken. That's actually happened once you're in Kunafa as far I know and progressing enough into the story. And then there will be a little like child running around and ask you like to customize your sacred and shit. And on that you can customize it. And then later on if you go into your room, then you can customize it there. That's the important part there. Now for the last important tip is actually the beginning of the game, or if you're progressing in the game, your Palico will give you quests. And these quests are really important because you're getting more gadgets on your Palico, which is actually really nice. You get like a ton of gadgets that your Palico is gonna use. Yes, the Palico is using a lot of gadgets during the hunt, which were used to be the upgrades on Monster Hunter, but now he's using them very much. The Palico is really, really strong, and you really want to make use out of it. So yeah, these were some like tips and shit. And I also have like a more special one like when it comes to farming, like the hunter symbols. I'm gonna try to link you a source down where you can see which hunter symbol or which monster drops which hunter symbol, and then you just can see how to farm it and stuff. So yeah, that was like a quick overview on where to get like which item, what the fuck is limited bounty, where can I get a good meal, where are the harvest boxes in this game, how do I unlock them, what are the hunter symbols and I use them for crafting. What does the BBQ Spit do? I said you can eat during a hunt if you haven't eaten and started a quest. You can rest on that. You can rest on the BBQ Spit, and you also can create like custom meals of it. And it's also important to do your Palico quest. So yeah, on that one, I'm saying thank you for watching and have a good one.